Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. And then bale loaders here, we have that auto load trailer right there, which is 5,000. Now, that's actually a pretty good way of doing hay. I do have to buy a hay turner if I'm going to do that. That trailer I have had a bit of a problem with because it tends to sort of drift around from side to side. It's a bit of a pain, but this tractor probably wouldn't have too much trouble with that. The problem is going to be selling it. Once again, we are dealing with the issue where we are here and the sell point is all the way over there, which is just so much backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards with the driving, and it does get really tedious and tiresome, and I don't really want to have to keep doing that. So yeah, I'm looking at possible alternatives. Let's put that one in there, and I'll put another one in for the sheep down here, like that. It's nice that they're producing wool flat out now, so that there is 340 litres. That's just 1 day's worth. So we're using up a bit of hay as well. So we're going to want to be able to make some more hay anyway, in order to be able to grow, in order to keep our sheep properly. Let's not worry about that. Chicken house first. We are ready to build the chicken, even if we're not going to fill it with chickens just yet. And it is this one. You all said that this is the one that I should use. This one right here. I was actually wondering about putting it there, but I don't think I will. I think, to be honest, the best place to put it would be here. I can level a bit of... We'll level the ground first. Before I go and put the chicken house... Before I build it, we'll level the ground. So I'm going to come in here like this. See, I need a nice level area. I could put it up there. I actually think putting it in here would be better. Above this bit right in here. Above this bit. If I turn it round, I have it like that. We'll do it there. So I'm going to have to landscape first in order to be able to fit this in. So I'm going to go with that, and that's going to be my height that I'll put it on. Right there like that. So let's bring the hillside up a little bit like that. There. I'm going to want to build this level. Let's go back to animals. And chickens. And then we go here. So it's sort of... I'm going to want to be able to build it in here. And have that level. So I'm going to need to landscape that out a bit more. So we'll build that a bit bigger. Make that loop a bit bigger. So it goes back into there. And then I've got to do it like this. It's just this area here, so I'm going to have to spend a few thousand on doing this. Like that. Bring that bit up. Like that. And then I can go to this bit, and I can smooth off the sides. Like that. Nope, we've done this many times before. So that bit can be smoothed around there like that. Definitely want to smooth it over this side because we'll be driving up and down here. Probably. Says. Bring that over there, and then we're just kind of smoothing the back. Now, I've noticed with the smoothing thing, it doesn't like bringing the land up. It tends to smooth it by pushing it down. I've spent about 3,500 doing that. I don't want to spend any more if I can help it. So then this one is going to go in here. So it doesn't matter about the fence. That can be quite uneven. So then this one's going to go here like this. I want to bring this one forward a bit. There, saying 9,300. That's about right. We'll put that one in there. back to the landscaping again, and now we can have a look. So it's dug into the back quite a bit there. So I can just smooth that off. There's nothing actually in the back here that we need to worry about. Let's make that a bit bigger. I just want to not have a steep bank there, that's all. That's fine. And then over here, so we've got where it's going to sort of be tipped up there a little bit. I'll go to that one. And what I want to do here is I want to bring this out a bit. And then I want to smooth it down again. But it's going to be smooth in a slightly different way. So that's going to drop down there like that. There. And then that's going to come back over here. So then I can go with the painting. And I will take... What have we got? That's animal mud. Just dirt like that. And that one... go through here, like this. Okay, that needs to go one size bigger. There we go, that's better. And... I'll put that up through there like that. Okay, and then this. I haven't got the partial one, which really irritates me on this map. I've mentioned it before, that irritates me. Still irritates me. And I'll sort of bring something down here like this. It's just going to be a bit of roughness like that. I'm not going to put grass in there. I'm not going to bother planting that. It's just going to sort of be coloured like that. I think that's probably good enough. So there is our chicken house. Now this one holds quite a bit. It'll hold about 9,000 litres. We've got pallet spawn right there for the eggs, so we can go and pick those up. And then the food trigger, that one's right in here. We can dump the food right in there. There's a floating feeder over there, but we'll ignore that. I'm quite happy with that one. That one's all fit in. It's sort of blended into the hillside quite nicely as well. I like that. I think that's pretty good. This one does actually hold quite a number of chickens. It holds 360 chickens. They're 50 euros a piece if we go and get them like this. I'd want one rooster first. And then you just kind of like bring them up. I mean, what I'd probably do is I'd buy 50 chickens. And then we'll repeat that a couple of times. So 50 is 2,750. We'll be able to fill this one up. We will actually be able to fill that one up without too much trouble. Oh, maybe not. I've got 11,700 right now, and I'm going to have... I'm not going to be able to sell any wheat. I'm going to have some greenhouse produce. That's going to be it. Right, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now, whether we should put some contracts going. Contracts. We've got a whole load of planting contracts. I'd be able to buy some seed in order to put these going. And then I can keep them topped up. Buy a load of seed. Supply over here, soybeans, olives, oat, hay. 23,000 litres of hay. No, we're not doing those. Fertilizer contract there. I've got lime on mine. No, I don't want to do that. If I was going to do any contracts, I'd do a load of sowing contracts. And I'm wondering if we should. I've got an autoload trailer, so I can run along with my autoload trailer with some pallets of seed on them to the different locations. So we've got 9, 11, 16, 17, 18. This could get us a big chunk of cash, which we could put towards buying a combine. I'm very tempted with this. This idea might not be so bad. 9, 11, 16, 17, 18, 20. 9, 11, 16, 17, 18, 20, and I think 22. So they're all in this chunk right here, which means it should be fairly easy to keep them all topped up with seed. 22, yeah. Huh. I could put all of these going, actually. Might take a bit to get them set up and running, but there's no reason I can't do this. And that's going to get us, that's going to generate a fair bit of income. And I've got a buffer. I got almost 12 grand here, so that buffer will allow me to buy seed and also have the hired help working on all of these different projects, because the hired help is going to be quite important for this. So let's go here. We will not accept contract. We'll borrow items for field 9. Field 11, sorghum. This one is soybeans. Right. I need to get these set up, each one at a time. So we've also got to go in here, and we've got to go into here and seed. I get 4 pallets of seed at the moment. And we will empty out the seed when we finish the jobs. This is going to be the biggest issue, is the seed. Because I don't think I got anywhere that I can sell the seed back again. That is a slight problem. It's not being able to sell it back again. Okay, I need to fold that one up, because we're never going to be able to get along the road otherwise. And then I need to get the thing here onto the front. So this one here is soybeans. Put you on there, and I'll put 1,000 litres in, and it is soybeans in field 9. Barley, oat, canola, soybeans. Right. I'm not going to take any more than that. I'm just going to take 1 pallet. Load it up into that one. Take it off. And if we... See, I can't go and pick up the seed there. Oh, actually, I might be able to pick up the seed if I'm doing a contract in that field. The other bits I won't be able to, because they've sort of fallen in the wrong place. But I might be able to with this one. If I can use this thing. I haven't really got anything I can scoop it up with. I'm not going to worry about the seed that's on the side of the field. We'll ignore that. We'll leave it and we'll forget about it. This one, however, we're not ignoring anything. We are running this down the road to field 9 to start the soybeans. I'm not going to worry about doing the ends of the fields. We will just put it in the field, set it going, and then if we want to do something to the ends of the fields afterwards and do like tidy up work, then that's what we will do. But for now, we'll just get them in the fields and started, and we'll do each one at a time, load up seed and go. But then it's selling the seed afterwards. How am I going to do that? Something that I would like to be able to sell the seed off, the surplus that's left. Although, if you return the machine with seed on board, you get an additional refund with the seed that is on board. So if I don't empty the seed out, I could do it that way. Maybe that's the way to do it. Right, it's this field in here. This is the one that I want to do. And I will... Actually, I'm going to start from the other end. Start unfolding it as we go. I'm going to start from this end, because the other end of the field is steep. It's got a sharper angle on it. So it's actually going to work out better for us, I think, than for the hired help if I go from here. Start that one right there. Soybeans. Off you trot. Right. I need to actually go to the next job now. So I want to go field 11 job now. This one is borrow items. Field 11 is being planted with sorghum. So I'll take that one, and then I can go to this tractor. And exactly the same setup, exactly the same everything apart from the field number. Makes it nice and easy. So I can start folding that one up as I back in around here like this. I've got the machine over there for loading if I want to. I'm not going to use that one. We're going to go here. That's oats, canola, soybeans. Sorghum is the next one. And we're heading off to field 11. Can't cut. It really does frustrate me that field 19 is there. If field 19 wasn't, you had a straight line out from there. You could go across the middle of field 19. It would make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Definitely make life a bit easier. So field 11 is a lot closer. This is the one that is directly above field 12, the really long field just here. So we go down to this roundabout down the bottom. Then we turn right. And we go up to the next roundabout and straight across. And then we turn left in the lane, and that takes us into field 11. So we turn right here. I should have my beacon on. I didn't have it on. I've got it on now, though. And we go straight across this roundabout. So if you're going straight across, don't indicate till we get to here, and then we start indicating to come off the roundabout like that, and then we come up here, and this is field 11 right here. I thought field 11 was actually the next one over, but it's not. It's this one right here. It's field 13 is the next one over. I will do that. And the best way to do field 11 is going to be starting it from over here. All the way over this side. So I want to go... yeah, I want to go to about that point right there and start. You will drop down into there and start planting sorghum in there. Contract on field 9 is 10% complete. On to the next one, field 16 this one is, and that is being planted with oats. So I will accept contract right there. And actually I want to go that way, don't I? I want to go here, here. Oh, don't accept contract. Don't accept contract. Field 16. Cancel. Yes. Let's just collect for a minute. And then if I press refresh, is it going to let me do it? Actually, you know what? Before I refresh, I'll do this. Borrow items. So field 17 is oats. Field 17, oats there. Exactly the same one again. So let's go and get this one going. 17 is... Actually, where is 17? 17 is down... Oh, it's all the way down the end there. That's a fair way to go. That's alright. Okay, so we'll take that one and exactly the same machine again. That's fine by me. I don't mind doing that. This one, we're definitely going to need a refill on here. I'll load that one up. That also needs to be changed to oats. And I'm actually going to fill that one up another half the pallet there. So that's completely filled on that one. Otherwise, we're just not going to be able to finish this job. Pretty sure that's what we're going to need for this one. This person there. Let's not run them over. They might get upset about that. And we want to... is straight down the end of the road here. And then... Actually, no, we'll go to the roundabout. So we'll turn right at the roundabout here. We'll turn left at the next roundabout. And then we'll follow the road all the way down. Because this is the field that's all the way down the far end. And we've missed out on field 16. We're going to need to get our tractor and trailer down here so that we can go round and top up some of these, I think. Although we might be able to top up just by, once the job is finished, like driving a tractor over to the one that is using a bit more and doing it that way. So like the two that are currently working, they may last a bit longer with their seed, and I don't know what that one's going to be like. He might actually run out. I don't know how long sorghum lasts. Some of the seed, it doesn't use up very quickly at all. Other seed uses up really, really fast, so you're never quite sure. Contract on field 9 is now 20% complete, and it's 56. Soybeans, he's got 840. He's barely used 150 litres, just over. He might have stuff left over. He might have a bit of seed left over when he's finished his job. And then we can come in here. Like this. So I turn off the beacons. I unfold this bad boy right here. And field 17, we start from this side. Bring you in over there like that. And the biggest problem with this is the hired help is going to be using up some of that money that we have got in reserve. Well, I say biggest. It's not the biggest problem. It is a problem, but it's not the biggest problem. Now, I used big bag pallets there. 900 euros for that. I think what I should actually do... Well, I don't know if I got any. I've got mods on other ones where the seeds are a little bit cheaper. That's 1,050, 950. I think it is a bit more expensive for that. I've got others where some of the seeds are just marginally cheaper. 900 there for 1,050. That's a little bit cheaper. So I want to get those. On that one right there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 pallets of those. Slightly more seed than we were getting on the others. So then we can come out of there and then we can go over this way and we go back into contracts once again. I've still got 3 more that I can put going. So field 18 next. Borrow items. Okay, wait, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Farm already has 3 active contracts. I thought I had the contracting mod. It allows you to have extra contracts, but apparently I don't. Huh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I thought I had the contracting mod, so I would be able to get more than 3 contracts going. We'd be able to have like 7 or 8 of them running all at once, which would have been a lot easier. It's alright, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. We can, I mean, this one's nearly finished. What I'm almost, actually, I'm not far off of going to be doing a new recording session soon anyway. So I'll remember to get the combine set for the new lots. I have got my own seed drill here, which I could go and use for a contract if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm just going to use the standard machinery that comes with all of these other contracts. I think there's going to be a better way of doing it. It'd be a faster way of doing it for a start. So we're going to go whizzing off down into town with this one. Because so long as I load up the little bit that's left in that bag pallet, then all I've got is the big bag pallet. Then all I've got is the overloaded pallets of seeds, and I'll be able to put all of those together onto this trailer. Should be the best way to do that, I think. Then we can take those out to other vehicles if we need to top anything up, and I think probably the best way to do it will be to complete the contract and send the seed back, like return any seed that we don't use. I think that is probably going to be the best way to do this, because if we don't do that, oops, sorry lady, if we don't do that, then we're going to end up with a load of extra seed, and I don't really want a load of spare seed kicking around. I think that's just going to end up causing us more trouble than it's worth. It's going to be hassle. So we'll try to avoid having that. Maybe I should have brought down the little bit of wool that we had and took it into the spinnery. It probably would have been a good idea. Oh well. Right. In and around here, I've got that one pallet right there that we will get. Alright, I'm just going to back this one up here out of the way, and then when you see me again, I'll be on a new recording session, and I should have a combine loaded up for you. And also, I'm going to activate the contracts mod, because that should allow us to have extra contracts going as well. Alrighty then, I'm just restarting the workers in the fields, and I have now got the mod that I said I would get, the active contracts one, so that's why I've now got 2 options for refreshing the actually 3 options for refreshing contracts, because I got the contract stuff, but I should be able to get more of the sowing contracts going. And that's like the main point with all of this. We want to be able to have more of them going. So contract 17 is 17% completed. 11 is 21. 9 is 37. So anyway, that one is trotting off down there. This one over here is going to trot off down that way. Everything is tickety-boo and hunky-dory and wonderful. And we're just going to pop into here a moment because I have also remembered to get the all-important combine mod, which is the Bison pack, which I'm using in the time-lapse story. Now, I didn't actually realize that the Bison combines, they're a little bit more expensive than I thought, but the very cheapest one is 24,000, which is considerably cheaper than the 55,000 that we need for that one. And then, of course, you've got to have the header to go with it, which is another 20,000, which makes 75,000. And the header, we could probably get away with not having the header trailer. But, you know, I'd kind of like to have it anyway. So 76,500 for that one. Whereas if we go to the Bison combine, I've got one there at 34,000. I've got one here at 24,000. So we've got this little old combine right here that starts at 24,000. We've got various options here. They're not a great deal different. We've just got the different standard wheels. There's 10 options for different wheels. You can have a shelter on your combine for plus 300 euros. Railings on the front for 300, combination of both for also just 300, or you can actually have a full cabin for 1,000 euros. Now, the problem with those cabins, they did keep the dust away a little bit, but they were like greenhouses, and they didn't have air conditioning units in them, not really. There may have been some that might have blown a bit of cold air, but nothing much. Almost all of them, though, wouldn't have had any air conditioning, and it would have just been a cab. So you got all this glass all the way around you on a really hot summer's day. People I have spoken to have said that actually they preferred this option. Because if you've got the wind blowing, the wind tends to keep the dust away from you most of the time anyway. It wasn't actually that often using a combine with no cab that you had a face full of dust. So this was actually preferable to the other. Not everybody had the luxury of having a roof on it, but yeah. So there's a couple of different options that we could have right there. I mean, me personally, I'd prefer the roof one, so we'll add that one in. And then there's a few different designs. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.